Soppoh, Charlie. If you are watching us or you inspire us, this be Katanga fellow with my name BKJ. You can follow us on YouTube right now. You can subscribe, you can like and share this particular video. You can follow us on Twitter at Katanga Fellowwood. You can follow us on Facebook at Katanga Fellowwood, and you can follow us on Instagram at Katanga_Fellowwood. My name once again is Jeffrey Saki, and today I have with me Soppoh,
the chosen one. Latin, the chosen one.
In the time when I would do it also.
Me free SS ever invested on. Me drew cards na me aside.
Soppoh, Charlie. That's a funny audience now, because we easy. Your name hits both corners of Katanga, the annals of Katanga. You resonate.
I think Katanga ever in first years, top 3 ubeja
Soppoh is it Matidino. And I was a former landlord. That position and your position and your position get up. Yeah, it's my singular honor and the gratitude is mine to have you on this show.
Thank you.
I've been yearning for this opportunity, and I think our followers are also happy to have you for this discussion. Soppoh, and I wouldn't waste much time. We would do a different editorial into your days in Katanga, how you got into Katanga, the role that you played, and then you're my I'm Katanga, because Soppoh is a big name.
Yeah.
But and then quickly, what we would want to do for our viewers, since they want to discuss some sensitive issues. In these recent times, there has been, what do you call it, a lot of videos of morale from the College of Education schools and all that. Into Nakwe said they are taking out their identity. They are now trying to own the identity of the quote and unquote the traditional horse of the male horse on our campuses in Ghana. Mobesha Kunti, Vandals, AT or Casford, Saba, Katanga, we are a little bit, or we are somehow identified in our DNA to have this morale that we normally do. That is what most Ghanaians and most people around the globe identify us with. But according to say, since there are a lot of these interruptions by mixed hall issues and court cases resonating in some of our campuses, there's a little bit shake up. Now, what we are known for. Gradually, this Mamtek and these schools from Winneba University, from this College of Education, they are taking and owning it. In local social media cry, you have their songs out there that people are jamming to. So the question we want to ask ourselves is, what are we doing wrong? What is happening? But Katanga Fellowwood, I want to say, we are going to make sure Katanga stands tall no matter what. That is some of us, our dream, and what we've devoted some of our time for. In as much as our busy schedules, we try as much as possible to pay back Katanga, because some of us, we know, say, Katanga, and there are a lot of things that we benefited from Katanga. And to Soppoh, quickly, me sure so me dream about what is happening, because on TikTok there is this Mamtek morale song going. People are using it as their songs. You go to Facebook, Twitter, it's all around, and then sometimes people even mistaking them to Katanga. And what do you think? What do you think is the cause? Identity na banesa, across the lose identity.
I think the main problem here mixed one. because ba first year na boys and con and ye more ye beto omo no so some problem we need face see me the medwin say mix home and also can be a factor, a very big factor, because in Kenya man ko because ohwe sisi na mora na sisi ya mora campus so hwe mora na bafo because some of them ma abefra friendly and there may be boys no prevent you what I say.
Now before a man before I'll be a mix on. Now there's other schools now yes in quote and quote this minor schools now
mora de na ye Katanga kunti. Mora de na ye Katanga kunti.
UCC cast for Vandals.
No mo na say but now me na yini mora ye come mora Katanga di na na poppy up. But I think say we ni ba mu no and ama sa you can say schools training colleges no so sorry more benefit from almost Jama songs ni na
yes and the best of their songs in from Katanga.
Yes, me kai ba ku bi omo hye kai ba first year senior gidimo and yes Morano omo hye e de gidi in the pesca. Nti I think say ye betimi ahwe mix one no ye betimi ahwe e honom ni ye pa na me dwen say betimi aboa.
I know a very good points there. But Mesono, I am in Nakaka say fine, mix but morale has not been banned. And morale ya banned.
Omo banning, do baby omo banning. Make sure say CC crown omo banning.
Okay.
Yeah. Omo banning.
Let's just say there is orchestrated planner omo dey go appoint they want to take away every bit and parcel of the DNA of the traditional horse, because Nyema horse we are vibrant, what they are known for. They are morale on Fridays, they are activism for student rights, the loudness of this horse, and in a way no more. But hearing from this angle, so to say, fine, mixed all issues about, but. The institutions in the hall and yet with regards to the hall president, with regards to the hall master, and even to some larger extent the traditional council, these institutions are still predominant. I will put it into mind. And then they are not doing what are they not doing?
They all to make this. They all Canadian no, but no crepa say or my community in our ship. System no na omunyam one free baby a senka alumni ni betimi asori abo omo akasa wo sani ma bisa na betimi abo amora na amana
alumni some dey o kan ahwe camera.
Yes omo betimi abo pa because ye ba first year it is Vandals e do baby na competition yes Vandals alumni omo ye hard senior alumni bia what I say because Vandals untimi sori omo ye kind of saying I kind of saying, Omudina and I say, Bisantimi, sorry, say, or change Vandals or more customs, no more traditions. No, alumni best services here. What I say, it's like Katanga, so alumni bit me as sorry, no, boa students, no, president, TC, ne, Sane, Manemana, bit me of story, I'm on boy, Kakranaka. I think
I mean, we are talking from the perspective of Katanga. What I say, because we are well endowed in the affairs of Katanga. And I walk alumni, some the Katanga Hall president, I know, say Elike, Jao Eliklim, or something like that. Or a strong boy during his days in Katanga. He is somebody who is known for Katangism to the root, to the core. And he's now a hall president, and all of a sudden, things are rather falling apart. What do you think is happening behind the scenes? We don't know.
They say me no party. You can say, you live the Ecosopan, you can say, you see, president, and it's a first president, no more time, president or Kasa.
You call home president,
home master.
Because when I was in tech, we had a home master, we had several home masters. But in my latter days of my schooling in Kane West, we had spiritual. I think during his time they wanted to use him because spiritual was somebody who was really well known on Kane West campus, and they were trying to use him to get their way through Katanga. But he stood firm. I remember him going to committee meetings and making sure that that thing never happens under his regime. So why can't we speak same for our current former?
Say no the make us a system na kato biya so. System na kato.
But we have our people in the system.
Yes. System na
when you go right now the provost of Kane University, right now the provost of Kane University, the current provost of Kane University, right, he's a Katangi.
So why?
So if you are talking about the system, we have our people there.
Yes, the question is why. So why are they not helping?
Why?
Yes, why are they not helping? Because or jijinam sisia na ne work or families. What they are saying, or jijinam sisia ne juma at stake. Tisenka ya you outside no, paying phone be outside ye kasa e kwachi no. Senke you need to boa some kofu we more. I think senka na be your money.
Discussions have the alumni hierarchy no, the alumni executives no. Having they sat down to think about this. And I say, if you are giving them an opportunity to see this as an eye opener, we are losing our identity.
Yes.
Katanga is losing its identity. You see, some of us, we complete school and we be like, oh, okay, what we were doing in school or what the people currently in school are doing, it's not a good thing. But when we were in school, we didn't even wear certain things like that. And these are the things that people identify us with. Always, I tell people that we can't run away from the very things that made us who we are. We use this kind of moral stuff to pave or to fight our way through the system. Imagine Katanga being as it is today. How can they fight for women student activism if they are mute? How can they fight for the rights of the lay students on campus if they are always, called in their shells? We are growing to build a system that made up of cowards, and when we do that, the nation will suffer. Because I can say, and Krano movie school out they will come out as cowards.
Yes. And
when they come and they are infested in these institutions, they can't fight the system if things are going wrong. Because activism starts from university campuses. And these are the things that we do that build our our courage, that make us so bold to stand against the system if it is going against students. And the same thing would happen when we come out of the system and we are ushered into the Ghanaian community. We are going to do that. So if the rights, the activism of students are being curtailed now, making us lose our identity, what is the future and how does the future look for us?
You're Lucy Cra, Jeff. Make a time. I think final year or third year, postal prices increase. Yeah,
I remember.
Yeah, the move, but in a negative way.
Yeah, exactly.
The move, say, among J.
Because you see, I'm really sure the money to me happy on campus.
Ubiyama, because on my commercial.
We want to find a course, deliberate on the courses, propose relevant solutions to make sure, the most important thing in resolution and the most important thing in finding lasting solutions to situation is to first identify the problem. Because identifying or not finding the problem is itself part of the problem. And discussions I have, we want to know the problem.
Yeah, I think
from my experience, Jane said it is this mixed hall issue. But it has come to stay. There's nothing we can do about it. How do we maintain our identity? Courses, Nwabobisu said the alumni is not doing or they are not up to the task. Me mention about the hall master. The hall master is also, Udin say, is also not doing much. I remember we have a hall president now. We have hall executives. They would also automatically not do anything if the one they look up to is the hall master is not doing anything. And it means there should be an external force from outside. Until all shout out to Redford Bonny, former Continental and now Evander. He tried to bring up a coalition that is made up of the male horse and and this kind of fights. So you think male horse should come together, form a strong backbone to fight for individual, because we are losing our identity. And the College of Education is no more fast animal. What do you think?
And then one thing I'm coming there come here, second, you perceive problems our boys in the face here, and then how to bring back the spirit of the kind of morale now. I think the alumni, they have to elect one person to visit the hall from time to time.
Okay.
What I say?
That's very relevant.
So mutiminya nipa ba could be free. You momo outside, you know. Omo voices to draw actually. No bit my visit hall from time to time. No bisa nkrano omo challenges. Dear nenkoyi, dear nema murano, a touch ma, dear nema boys and ma around. Then I was see what I say. Who dear hand cran? I think say no so beboa. Because it's a miniature so be alcohol. Be alcohol, crano, so more facey problems, more facey challenges.
Yes, so there's this communication barrier, which is really difficult. I mean, me assure say we have the Kumasi localized alumni of the Katanga Hall.
So if they can elect one, yes, if they can elect one person to visit the boys from time to time to know what's wrong with them.
This shouldn't be an issue because Papa Alaska is right situated in the hall. It should be the first point of call. When there is a problem, the student think they should relay information to the alumni. Nowadays, it's not up to the task.
Papa Alaska doesn't get help from the alumni.
And why is that possible?
I say wakwe one man champion be. What I say? Senka mekai okay. What the mame fan tunching.
Because Papa Alaska is a great guy.
Yes, there be issues near mekai me time. There be me frightened me ne Papa Alaska. But onya help not from outside.
See, we have to know our priorities. I will say you share as a whole, and every Katangino, your main priority is say we would have our hall restored to all male hall again. What you are saying, and in doing that, it should be manpower, it should be logistic, it should be selfless, devotion. It shouldn't be about donations to stuff that doesn't really help us in this mature moment. It is good. So BBS nasa Katanga yokoboa efe. It is good, but umame nyare ofie na wunyi ska enkoma sabi obia unini ni cheke bia say pakon ya na woja my mona wo disaster na come pakon hospital. Me to me now say I stand against Katanga donating to the psychiatric hospital, Katanga donating to the Volta River spillage and all that. But we should make sure that we have a situation at hand of which we don't even have the enough resources. Why don't we use it towards something that leads to the restoration of the halls? I don't understand. And sometimes when I tell people things like this, they think say I'm against what we are doing with regards to the corporate social responsibility. But I'm saying say no. Corporate social responsibility comes in when your house is fit as a fiddle. Because you can't be walking on a broken leg or on a broken feet and be wasting money around like that. At the end of the day, can't be anymore. And so donation. You are making people outside us think all is well, but all is not well.
Yeah, I remember mixed one chance, almost say they had an agreement, say alumni and also see hobby and some.
Yes, let me give you a genesis of this issue. Because the powers of the Katanga new alumni restructuring, which happened I think earlier last year. Yes, it's the old alumni association that was led by His Excellency Mr. Donton and Avege and all those people who relayed the baton to the new executives, and there was little hitbacks and that, but I think now things are resolved. Into the old administration, Omona, they went further with regards to building a hall to accommodate Katanga, because excuse us, school administration man say they don't have enough rooms to accommodate students. So if Katanga can, in their own way, build a hostel to augment what they have now, in the near future, it is likely that they can live or they can liaise or they can give out the hall to us, so that it will be more or less like what all male hall again. And there was draft proposals. I think they have contractors who have done the architect of a new structure. I've seen pictures of them. They've gone to the school administration. The school administration has given them a land right in front of the hall. When you take the canteen, there is a land where the generator used to be. There is a land, but the hiccups right now is how the old alumni would lay out this platform to the new alumni and say, "Ejuma we na yeah. Akosi here." Contractors say,
okay.
that is a problem. Just imagine. I say, oh, you are part of the new old alumni. I'm the new. You are just, it is like handover documents. This is what I have to do. It is a problem.
Yes.
As I'm sitting with you now, it is a problem. And you know,
see,
it is a problem.
It boils down to the American
and I don't see when that thing happens, whoever is making this hindrance doesn't have the whole at heart. Me, I can't sit on this platform and point fingers because I don't know them. And they know it themselves. And I always tell people that whoever is not helping this cause shouldn't sit anywhere and call himself a Katangi. We may have problems with each other, but we should look at the larger picture. It's a big problem, brother. It is a very, very, very big problem. And one thing about this is that the reason why we've instituted this social media platform, we are doing our best to get to the people. They say we want to bridge the gap. And they see us as enemies. See, Katanga, the Facebook page, we are running into 100,000 followers. It started way back in 2016. Imagine from 2016, if we are to post a picture, let's say 1 megabyte a day, we are in 2023. Do you know the investment that has gone into that? Even a picture, not to talk about the videos.
I understand.
Look at Twitter. We have 14K plus running. Do you know the investment that went into it? We are not saying it is an official communication platform of the whole, no. But it is a platform that most Katangis are associated with. And it is a platform that makes sure that they give out news and answer on the normal tool to communicate with the public on every daily basis just to break the gap. And we are doing all these things in the interest of Katanga. And people don't seem to appreciate this. It is very appalling. And you know, we are doing this video for the people out there, for the Katangis out there to know what is really happening on the ground. We will be coming more to let you know the nitty-gritties of everything that is happening, the loopholes that we are facing, because it is this time we have to let the people know for them to put pressure on this alumni executive to work harder. It is not about pageantry, it is not about donations. It is about forming committees to tackle the core root of, because they say when you do your donation, what's next? And then the hall is hanging, and that should be our main priority. And you know, I know that in a video way, and this special editorial would knock on some doors, would bring up some conversations, would bring up some intellectual conversations between the alumni body and the Katanga fraternity. Now, muni yesi fatin papa Katangis want to be. We all can do it all. And let's executives, there will be criticisms, there will be bites backing, there will be flashback, but that doesn't mean that the alumni shouldn't do what they are mandated to do. Soppoh, if you have any final words to give to our cherished viewers.
I think you've said a lot. You've said everything. Alumni and I was here. Now, I'm sorry. You have to stand up. And then the American alumni and I was almost sorry. No more boy, because no can to me womb boy bet me a man never in to the alumni and sorry no more boy.
Mate, who shout out to be able to me
Zongo dear, say Zongo the Zongo Not we are free Zongo, not we are free Zongo, Ofsa, Kush, KB, more Montana, more engineer, bitches, sell more shout outs.
Yeah, and on this special note of we saying goodbye to all of you, Katanga, we have Katanga at heart, and we'll be coming your way very often to have this peculiar and sensitive discussions with our fellow members, because at the same we say it is high time we tell our stories, and it is high time for fellows out there to know what is really going on, and it is high time that we stand up to the task to restore our whole meal. Or we will be bringing you insightful and different conversations on different topics that is up and running on our various campuses. Once again, my name is KJ, and then Don't forget to subscribe to the page for more videos that will be coming up your way. If it is Mora, if it is Katanga videos, if it is Katanga occasions, be anything about Katanga, just scroll down through our videos on YouTube. If you are fortunate to be on our other social media platform too, you can hear a lot about us. We are on Twitter at Katanga Fellowwood. We are on TikTok at Katanga Fellowwood. We are on Facebook at Katanga Fellowwood. And we are on Instagram at Katanga_Fellowwood. Thank you for your time, and don't forget to hit the subscription button. Subscribe to this page so that you get a notification whenever I post a video, so that you also enjoy this video to the fullest. Thank you so much for joining us, and I'm so grateful for you having us in your homes. Thank you and Happy New Year.